33. 33 is not a perfect square. Can you write root 33 as minus b the whole minus b plus or minus b the b square minus 4ac, and I can split and I can take root 2 common because root 2 is there. So it's one format I got where we need to simplify. Simplification plays important role in this. And under the root whatever we have written, b square minus 4ac, we call it as what? Discriminant. Here by root 2 is there. Two methods. Multiply by root 2 on both sides and simplify. Then find ABC or directly you substitute. Welcome to the session, dear students. In my last class I gave complete guidance on complex numbers. Now we'll go ahead with quadratic equations. So you've already studied quadratic equation. What is general form of quadratic equation? Equation of the form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is called as quadratic equation, where a, b, c are what? Constants, and a should not be 0, means if a becomes 0, x square will not be there. Therefore quotient of x square should not be 0, means strictly it should contain a square, and these two may be present or may not be present. So equation of the form ax square plus bx plus c is called as quadratic equation. A, b, c are constants and a should not be 0. And roots of quadratic equation, you have two methods. One is factorization method, and all the quadratic equations are not factorizable. When they are not factorizable, we use formula what you studied in your 10th standard. So quadratic equation means degree 2 polynomial. Degree 2, highest power is 2, so it will have two roots. How many roots are possible? Two roots, and we name them as alpha and beta. What are the roots of quadratic equation? Alpha and beta. Or we say x values. What are the x values? Minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So x values are what? Minus b plus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a is one root. Other root is minus. And under the root whatever we have written, b square minus 4ac, we call it as what? Discriminant. And you know, you studied in your school, so that is, if discriminant is 0, we'll have only one root, that is minus b by 2. If discriminant is positive, we'll have two roots, real roots. And if discriminant is negative and b square minus 4ac is negative, we'll have imaginary roots. These are the basics. And sum of roots is minus b by a, product of roots is c by a. So what is the general form of quadratic equation? Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. What are the roots? Minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. And we have formula for sum of roots and product of roots. So now we'll go ahead with solving the quadratic equations. You know, you have solved it. So now the same thing. So quadratic equation to solve, we have two methods. One is formula method, the other one is factorization method. They have not given any method peculiar, so we can use any method. So x square plus 3 is equal to 0. We have only two terms. I will transfer the constant to that side. X square is equal to, can I write minus 3? So x is equal to root of minus 3 plus or minus. So we got two roots. X is equal to plus or minus root 3 into minus 1 under root. So that is plus or minus root 3 root minus 1. That is plus or minus root 3 into I. You know what is root minus 1? So in complex numbers I taught you, I is root of minus 1. So in spite of this, so what are the roots? The roots are plus root 3i and minus root 3i. So therefore the roots are minus root 3i is one root and plus root 3i is other root. These are the roots. So any quadratic equation will have two roots, and we got the two roots, both are equal and opposite, both are imaginary roots. Under the root, if you get negative, we call it as what? Imaginary number or complex numbers. They are complex roots. Next, 2x square plus x plus 1 equal to 0. So use formula method because one factors for 1 is 1 into 1, that's it. So we cannot do middle term factorization. So now it is in the form ax square plus bx plus 1. The given problem, bx plus c, sorry. The given problem is what? 2x square plus x plus 1. So now here quotient of x square is 2. A is 2, b quotient of x 1, c constant 1. A, B, C you got. So find roots. What are the roots? X is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Use the formula and calculate the roots. And x value is minus b, that is minus 1, plus or minus b square. B square is what? 1 square minus 4ac. 4 into a into c is what? 1 divided by 2a. 2 into a is what? What is a value? 2. That is minus 1 plus or minus root of 1 minus 8 divided by 2 to the 4. So all of you know discriminant b square minus 4ac. So minus 1 plus or minus root negative 7 divided by 4. Minus 1 plus or minus root negative 7 can be written as 7 into minus 1 under root, that is by 4. Further split it. X is equal to minus 1 plus or minus, can I write root 7 into root minus 1 divided by 4, that is minus 1 plus or minus root 7i divided by 4. So we got two roots. What are the roots? Minus 1 plus root 7i by 4, minus 1 minus root 7 by 5 by 4. So these are the two roots. Both the roots are imaginary or complex roots. Then x square plus 3x plus 9. What are the factors for 9? 3 3s are 9 and 9 1s are 9, but we cannot do middle term factorization. Again I should use formula. So they gave x square plus 3x plus 9. Compare it with standard equation. What is the standard equation? You know the standard equation. So standard equation is what? Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 is standard equation. Compare by method of comparison. By method of comparison, a value quotient of x square 1, b value quotient of x 3, c value constant 9. You got ABC. Then write the formula. What is the formula? Discriminant formula. X is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Substitute in the formula. When you substitute in the formula, you get the required values. That is x is equal to minus, now substitute in the formula. X is equal to minus b. What is b? 3. Minus 3 plus or minus b square. Root of b square. B square is what? 3 square minus 4ac. What is a? 1. What is c? 9 divided by 2a. 2 times what is a? 1. So x is equal to minus 3 plus or minus 9 minus 9 4s are 36 under root divided by 2. So x is equal to minus 3 plus or minus root of minus 25 divided by 2. X is equal to minus 3 plus or minus, I can write 25 into minus 1 under root. Minus 25 can be written as 25 into minus 1. And if you have product of two terms, root AB can be written as root A into root B. So your x value will become minus 3 plus or minus root 25 into root minus 1 divided by 2. That is minus 3 plus or minus root 25 is 5. Root I is I by 2. So you got two roots. One is minus 3 plus 5i by 2. The other one is minus 3 minus 5i by 2. And then we have minus x square plus x minus 2. If you want, you can multiply by minus on both sides, or directly you can do, because minus x square plus x minus 2 is the question. So what is a? Minus 1. What is b? Positive 1. What is c? Minus 2. What are the roots? Minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So that is x is equal to minus b. What is minus b? Minus 1 by plus or minus root of b square 1 square minus 4ac. What is a? Minus 1. What is c? Minus 2 divided by 2a. 2 into minus 1. Simplify this further. So x is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root of 1 minus into minus becomes plus, 4 2s are 8, but outside we have minus, divided by minus 2. I can write it as minus 1 plus or minus root 7 divided by 2, or I can write it as directly root 7i divided by minus 2. So split this minus. So if I take minus 1 by 2 plus or minus root 7i by minus 2. So plus or minus is it? So it will be minus 1 by minus 2 becomes 1 by 2. And this will become minus or plus when I divide. Anything same. These are the roots. Next, x square plus 3x plus 5. Factors for 5. 5 ones are. We can do middle term factorization. A is 1, B is 3, C is 5. Solve it. So x is what? Minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. These are all direct problems of the exercise. Solve each problem, substitute. Minus 3 plus or minus root of 3 square minus 4ac divided by 2a. 2 into 1. So x is equal to minus 3 plus or minus 9 minus 20 under root divided by 2. So x is equal to minus 3 plus or minus 20 minus 9, 20 minus 11 divided by 2. That is minus 3 plus or minus root 11i divided by 2. Split them as two roots. Minus 3 plus root 11i by 2, minus 3 minus root 11i by 2. Then sixth, direct x square minus 6x plus 2. What is a? So they give x square minus x plus 2 equal to 0. Find ABC. Substitute in the formula. Rearrange. Get the answer. So directly a is 1, b is minus 1, c is 2. And x is what? Minus b means minus of minus 1 plus or minus b square. What is b square? Minus 1 the whole square. Minus 4ac. What is a? 1. What is c? 2 divided by what? 2a. 2 into what is a? 1. So simplify this. So you'll get x is equal to minus 1 plus or minus 1 plus 8. Sorry, 1 minus 8. Minus 1 plus or minus root of minus 1 whole square becomes plus 1 minus 8 divided by 2. So minus 1 plus or minus root minus 7 by 2 minus 1 plus or minus root 7i by 2. So these are the roots. A is what? 1, B is minus 1, C is 2. So substitute it, ABC. Minus B the whole minus B plus or minus B the B square minus 4AC and simplify. Become 2, this will become minus root 7. Minus root 7 can be written as 7i. 7 into minus 1. 7 into minus 1. Root 7 into root minus 1 is I. Next, a root 2 x square plus x plus root 2 is 0 they give. Now it is in the form a is root 2, b is quotient of x is 1, c is root 2. So now find x value. What is x value? Minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by what? 2a. Substitute it. So minus b means minus 1 plus or minus b square. What is b square? 1 square minus 4ac. What is a? Root 2. What is c? Again c is also root 2 divided by what? 2a. 2 root 2. So simplify this carefully. So you'll get x value is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root of, minus 1 the whole square is 1 minus 4 into root 2 becomes root 2 whole square, that is 2 divided by 2 root 2. Split this, so it will become minus 1 plus or minus root of 4 2 is 8. It will become minus 7 by 2 root 2. Further you can write it as minus 1 plus or minus root 7i by 2 root 2. Or you can write 1 by 2 root out and split this. This is the final answer. Next, we have other problems, that is root 3x square. So what is a? Root 3. What is b? Minus root 2. What is c? 3 root 3. So what is the formula? X is equal to minus b minus of minus root 3 plus or minus b square. What is b square? So first let us write the formula. So what is the formula? X is equal to minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac under root divided by 2a. Substitute in the formula to get the answer. So minus b means minus of minus root 3. It will become root 3 plus or minus b the whole square means minus root 3 the whole square minus 4ac. What is a? Root 3. What is c? 3 root 3 divided by 2a. What is a? Root 3. So that is root 3 plus or minus root 3 the whole square is 3 minus root 3 into root 3 becomes 3. 3 3s are 9. 9 4s are 36 divided by what? 2 root 3. Here 4 root 3 4 AC. A is what? Root 3. What is C? 3 root 3. So root 3 into root 3 is 3. 3 3s are 9. 9 4s are 36. So now x is equal to root 3 plus or minus 3 minus 36 is minus 33 divided by 2 root 3. Split it. Can I write it as root 3 plus or minus 33 into minus 1 under root? So it will become 2 root 3. Root 3 plus or minus root 33 into I. And again I can see root 3 here. I can split this. Can I write root 3 out? So it will become 1 plus or minus. Root 33 can be written as 11 into 3. So that is root 11 root 3. So what is the root 3? If I take out, it will become root 11 I divided by 2 root 3, because I can cancel root 3. Final answer 1 plus or minus I root 11 divided by 2. My dear students, here we have 33. 33 is not a perfect square. Can you write root 33 as 11 3s are? 11 3s are can be written as root 11 into root 3. So here I wrote it as root 11 into root 3. And that root 11, so one more step, I'll write root 3 plus or minus, can I write it as root 11 root 3 I divided by 2 root 3. So in numerator we have root 3, you can take common. Here you have root 3, here you have root 3, take root 3 common and cancel, you get the required value. Then good question. Here by root 2 is there. Two methods. Multiply by root 2 on both sides and simplify. Then find ABC or directly substitute. So they give x square plus x plus 1 by root 2 is equal to 0. You can do directly. A is 1, B is 1, C is 1 by root 2. Or multiply root 2 on both sides. I'll multiply root 2 on both sides. If I do that, I'll get root 2 x square plus root 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. When I multiply root 2 x square into root 2x, root 2 1 by root 2 cancels, root 2 into 0 like this. I multiply root 2 on both sides. Or to make you understand better, I'll show all the procedure. Means multiply root 2 every term. So what I am doing, root 2 into x square, then root 2 into x, then root 2 into 1 by root 2 is equal to what? Root 2 into 0. I'm multiplying root 2 on both sides. So this root 2 cancels. You are left out with what? Root 2 x square plus root 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now it is in the form of a x square plus b x plus c. I want to avoid this denominator. So a is what? Root 2. Directly you can do, not an issue. B is also root 2. C is 1. ABC values you got. So now write the formula. What is the formula? Minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac. Here we'll get 2 times root by 2a. So minus b. What is minus b? Minus root 2 plus or minus b square root 2 whole square minus 4ac. 4a. What is a? Root 2. What is c? A is root 2. C is 1. Got it? Divided by 2a. What is a? Root 2. So now minus root 2 plus or minus root 2 square. See here root 2 square root 2. I'll take root 2 common. Or okay, root 2 square becomes, root 2 square is 2 minus 4 root 2 divided by 2 root 2. So now carefully if you observe, in these two I can write 2 as root 2 square and I can split and I can take root 2 common, because root 2 is there. So it's one format I got where we need to simplify. Simplification plays important role in this. If I take 2 common, it will become 1 minus 2 root 2. In these two, I am taking 2 common, 1 minus root 2 divided by 2 root 2. Can I write like this? Now I can split this root and take out root 2 common. Can I write it as minus root 2 plus or minus root 2? I'll split and remaining part 1 minus 2 root 2 divided by 2 root 2. In numerator, I'll take root 2 common. If I take root 2 common, I'll be left out with minus 1 plus or minus 1 minus 2 root 2 divided by 2 root 2. Root 2 x is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root of 1 minus 2 root 2 divided by 2. These are the roots. Here further this is a surd, you can rationalize and simplify, or you can leave it. So these are the values. Same, multiply by root 2 on both sides, or without multiplication take a is 1, b is what, 1 by root 2, what is c, 1, or you multiply by root 2, it will become root 2, this will become 1, c, 4ac. So this is 1, abc directly you can take and solve, or other method is what, so multiply by root 2, if I multiply root 2 x square plus x plus root 2 equal to 0 I can write. So now what is a, root 2, what is b, 1, what is c, root 2. So now x is what, minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So now what is x, x is equal to minus b, what is minus b, minus 1 plus or minus root of b square, what is b square, 1 square minus 4ac, 4a into c, root 2 into c is also root 2 divided by 2a, 2 times what is a is root 2. So minus 1 plus or minus root of 1 minus 4 into 2 divided by 2 root 2. So minus 1 plus or minus root minus 7 divided by 2 root 2. Further x is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root 7i divided by 2 root 2, or 1 by 2 root 2 into minus 1 plus or minus, like that you can write. So or directly a1 b 1 by root 2 c 1 you can take and solve, one another same. So b square minus 4ac, what is b square, b is what, after you multiply b is 1 square minus 4ac, 4 into a is what, root 2c, 4 into root 2 into root 2 becomes 2, 4 2s are 8, so 1 minus 8 becomes minus 7 root 7i, and 2a, 2 into a is what, root 2, that's it. So these are the problems of quadratic equations. So now we have solved all, but here majorly we got the problems where they are irrational or where they are complex. When they are complex, we'll write I. So I've solved the problems of complex numbers and quadratic equations. Thanks for attending. Please sit and practice all the problems. Thank you.